Yeah, I just realized my microwave pasta actually takes 10 minutes in the damn microwave, which is kind of annoying. I was hoping for a quick meal. So I will film now. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't posted anything in a while. That was not intentional. Yeah, I mean, some of you have probably seen my little freak out about YouTube. YouTube is a bad boyfriend. Like, the communication is just, I don't know what you want from me, and I don't know what you're doing, and yeah, but, you know, I don't know if you know, but they sent an email around to all of us small fries saying, you know, if you don't get 1,000 subscribers and, what was it, 4,000 hours of views in a month, or I might be wrong on that, but like, you know, some really high number. If you don't have these things, we're taking away your monetization and everything to do with it, and no more partner status and whatever. And yeah, I was kind of annoyed because way back, like I've been on YouTube for nearly 10 years now, and way back, I swear it's the case that if you had monetized videos, they would show it to more people. So I was like, well, you're taking away my monetization status, which means no one will see me, so what's the point? And then, you know, I thought they were going to take away my cards and, you know, all the weird little things that they give you extra when you're trying to make videos and trying to figure out what's what and promote things and all that. But, oh shit, I forgot who sent me the updated. They eventually updated their help file, because before they were just saying, no, we're definitely taking away everything. But they finally updated their help file maybe a week or two ago, and they're like, no, actually, if you were already a partner, you get to keep the cards and the helpful extra things and whatever. It's just the monetization thing that's going. And I'm like, well, since I don't make money on here anyway, that's fine. And the other thing is, it turns out they don't do that thing anymore. If they ever did it, I'm not sure, but they don't do that thing where if it's monetized, you get extra views. And you know, I was a bit skeptical because I'm like, well, isn't it in your interests to show more people videos with ads? But when I go through my statistics, actually the non-monetized videos are doing just fine. So yeah, I guess they're legit on that. But you know, you could have said all this stuff more clearly when you sent the damn email saying, you know, we're just taking away the monetization. Instead of saying we're taking away everything, they could have just said from the start. And this is, ooh, I've got to stir it. Give me a second. Yeah, it hasn't exploded, so that's good. Ooh, but it's getting a bit. What was I talking about? I'm hungry. Why does this take so damn long? Is that mixed enough? I don't know. You can cook this in a pot as well, apparently, but, you know, can I be bothered? Because then I have to clean more stuff. I hate cleaning. So what was my settings? I'm going to do it for another, is it 3 or 4 minutes? Let's just do it for 3 and hopefully it won't explode. Yeah, but no, YouTube's really bad at telling you what's going on. And then, you know, they say, we're all about communication, but then I'm like, I've never heard you ask me a question. You only care about the big guys and the ones who film dead bodies in forests and stuff. So yeah, a bit annoyed with YouTube, but then I was like, I could quit because it takes so long to film videos, and then, you know, I've come back from Japan and the internet there is so good. Here in Australia, I have to upload videos overnight when I do them in full HD. You'll notice this video is not full HD, it's just regular HD. I'm going to try and... I mean, you're just looking at my face, really, and my microwave, so do you really need that HD? I don't know. Let me know if this is shit or not, but it looks fine to me, so... But yeah, when I upload in Australia, I have to upload overnight because it... Even though I'm just uploading, I'm not downloading heaps of stuff, it kind of buggers up our whole internet, and you know, mum will be trying to do some banking or whatever, but because I'm uploading something, it won't register that she's clicked something and I have to stop, and yeah, so I just upload overnight now. But in Japan, you know, I was a bit like, I don't know what kind of internet plan my aunt has, and I don't want to wreck her internet or whatever, so I just chose a quiet time to upload the first video at her place, and it was really fast. A video that would take me 3 or 4 hours in Australia was like half an hour to upload over there, and I'm just like... And even at Haneda Airport in the lounge, I checked the internet speed and it's 131, was it megabytes per second or whatever the thing is. And in Australia, the NBN that they're trying to give us, the maximum it ever plans to be is 100. And I'm like, the free Wi-Fi at the Japanese airport is faster than Australia's top level ever plans to be. So yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of frustrated about our internet and the whole video. Like, it takes ages to upload, it takes ages to edit some of the other ones. Oh, I'm really sorry to Icy Sync. I'm probably not going to get onto that bookshelf tour. But I will show you my wardrobe at some point, because yeah, so I haven't made videos in a while, partly because it took me like a week to finish unpacking. I had this huge mountain of clothes that I brought back from Japan, and then because I had no space in my wardrobe, I had to cull a whole bunch of stuff and just be like, yeah, I've never worn this in ages, I don't want to wear that, blah blah blah. And I had this huge mountain to send to charity, and Mum's kept some, and one of my friends is going to check some of the stuff that I'm sure the charity won't take because some of it is not appropriate. Oh, I gotta stir the thing again. And then I think it'll be done and I can eat. Oh no, it's exploded! God damn it. Bloody, So now I'm gonna have to clean stuff. I'm gonna hate you! I hate you! You know, my first time trying to cook this brand of stuff and it explodes even though I use the biggest bloody plate I can have. Should have been paying attention, shouldn't I? Damn, okay. I don't know what to do now, I'll just leave it. Anyway, it took me about a week to organize my wardrobe, and now it's all nicely folded and all organized, and I'm wearing boring clothes today, but check out my Instagram because I've started putting up photos of my outfits, and I'm all like, yay, it's exciting, and I can look pretty in that sort of weird style that I have that the locals disapprove of. Yeah, anyway, it took me ages to unpack, and then since then, I basically used my Japan trip as a sort of reset for my life. So now Sunday is cleaning day, and I do cleaning every Sunday. So I have to have a shower, I have to vacuum my room, I have to fold all my laundry, and then I do extra bonus cleaning because so much of my stuff is so dusty. I mean, that was one of the things about planning the bookshelf tour, is I cleaned my whole bookshelf. But now I cannot stop seeing dust everywhere. So every weekend, every Sunday, I'll choose one more dusty corner of my room to clean, and it's sort of gradually getting there. And I have done 2 in a row, so here's hoping I keep that habit up. Because like, I'm not depressed anymore. I wouldn't say that I'm happy, and I'm still tired a lot of the time, so you know, I've still got to work on myself a lot, but I wouldn't call myself depressed anymore. So I'm trying to do all the things that depression steals from you, like, you know, you end up not taking care of your hygiene or your looks. So I've got the Sunday's cleaning day and the exciting wardrobe, and maybe every second day I'll dress up in something nice. It's just that I have nowhere to go at the moment, really. You know, I went to Nando's with some friends last night though, so I was all dressed up and having fun with that. What else am I doing? I'm trying to exercise more. I've also banned myself from watching YouTube because, yeah, I didn't really watch YouTube while I was away because I was trying to focus on holiday instead of, like, you know, Trump and, yeah, sorry. You know, I signed up to a lot of those comedy shows and also things like educational stuff like SciShow and Kukushkizats, or however you pronounce it, I don't know. I still want to watch some of those videos, but yeah, no. When I came back to Australia and looked up at the YouTube, and all my subscriptions are just, and I was like, yeah, I spend too much of my time watching YouTube. So now I've banned myself from binge watching. I'll occasionally watch a video if like someone sends it to me, but otherwise, damn it. So yeah, what ends up happening now is I will be scrolling through Facebook, and then I'll get bored, and then I'll actually play the guitar and do some music and whatever. I'm trying to learn to play guitar because I've got to record some stuff. I can play drop C power chords well enough that if I record it into software, I can sort of fake it into a good performance by doing heaps of takes and slowing things down and, you know, just using software to clean it up. but now I'm trying to learn how to solo because, yeah, I've got some recordings that someone did for me and they kind of go out of time and aren't quite right, so I don't want to bother anyone to try and get them to re-record stuff for me, so I'm trying to learn myself. And I've also written my own guitar solo, first in the keyboard using the little pitch wheel to do the bends, and now I made it simple, but I'm trying to get it, and my fingers hurt and it hurts to touch the screen on my phone. But I'm getting there. I can play it to speed. I just need to do it with less mistakes and then I'll be able to do it. But anyway, so not doing YouTube obsessively. I mean, I know I shouldn't be telling you because I would like you to watch me because I'm a bit of a narcissist, don't I? But yeah, no, I've banned myself from watching heaps of YouTube because it's just not productive for me and not really making my life better. And I mean, when I was depressed, it was good because, you know, I couldn't do anything anyway. So at least if I'm sitting there being all like, everything is awful, some American comedian will say, yes, everything is awful, but here's a hilarious joke about it. So yeah, I would still be depressed and getting depressing news, but with a laugh. And now that I'm not depressed, I'm like, I should probably do something with my time and with my life and all that. So yeah, not doing the YouTube, I have slowly started to do more stuff. Although, you know, I still sort of get really tired and have spent a few days wasting them. But, you know, I just gotta get better at focusing. But the other thing is, because I'm not watching videos so much, I've started reading more. So the Old Man's War series by John Scalzi, I finally finished after all this time, and he's such a good writer. And then I made the mistake of, I'll show you another day maybe, but it's this James Patterson book, and he's like on the front it says, world's best-selling thriller author, and my mum loves reading his stuff. But now that I finally read it, I'm like, wow, this is really terribly written, there's no logic. It's more of a sci-fi book, so out of his genre, and he does use ghostwriters, but I'm just like losing my shit over how badly written this is, but I can't stop reading it because I'm kind of curious about some things that he set up in the front, and I have a feeling he's not going to resolve them, and he's just going to continue with this illogical stuff. But I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, so I'm trying to read the rest of it, and maybe there's some way he'll bring together all the logical inconsistencies and turn it into something that was worth the effort. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like, I mean, probably I'll give it to my mum, but I would like to be like, bam, set it on fire and never read one of his books again because it's just terrible. It's like an insult to the whole English reading universe. But then I start thinking maybe I should become some kind of editor or proofreader or something because I get so angry when I see terrible writing and my brain just automatically wants to fix it. And I already fixed my mum's Japanese, so I mean, of course she doesn't notice how poorly written this guy's stuff is. Although, I don't know, would she notice the logical inconsistencies, or maybe she just doesn't care, because she can't even remember, like, she's so funny, she can watch the same movie so many times and sort of vaguely remembers it, but kind of forgets, so it's always new to her, and same thing with reading a chapter, she often has to go back a chapter, so maybe it's less of a problem for her, I don't know, I love my mum, she's hilarious. But yeah, so she wouldn't notice how badly written the, like, English side of things is. But yeah, when mum writes emails and stuff, if it's an important email, she usually gets me to check it over. And occasionally I've had to rewrite whole paragraphs just because they were a little bit like, I get what you're trying to say, but in English. And I've also helped one of my Japanese uni friends with some English stuff. Just, you know, fixing some minor things. His English is actually really good. It's just occasionally there's a weird thing. So I'm like, well, I kind of already automatically fix English. And, you know, I like to feel all superior, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should try and find work in doing something I already do and make the world a better place to read things. I think that's enough for now. I'm going to clean up my mess and see if I can salvage enough to eat. There's no rice, and I don't want to have to cook pasta, and there's not really anything to have with it anyway. I mean, like real pasta, not microwave pasta. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I talked to my doctor about all the blood test stuff. Turns out actually I'm doing really well. I just had some inflammation, so I guess I was a little bit sick. Everything else, like my iron's been going up for the last couple of years, probably because I'm not taking medication anymore, and you know, my appetite's better because of that, and everything's good. So if I do some more exercise and try not to let things get me down and stay good habits and blah 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 blah, yeah, that'll do it. 15 minutes, and hopefully this won't take 5 hours to upload. Bye bye. That was actually pretty good. Yeah, I got myself a new bowl and just sort of put it back together and shoved it in there for another 5 minutes on like really low, so yeah, it didn't explode. Dogs want it now. Guys, it's a bit hot, so like don't lick it too fast, alright? Yeah, no, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do YouTube now, apart from like the lower video quality for the moment. Yeah, I sort of got a bit sidetracked talking, but so, I mean, one of the problems with YouTube is it does take a lot of time, you know, filming and then sometimes editing. I mean, the editing is the main reason for me not wanting to do the bookshelf tour, because to give you like a good view of all the books, it takes forever. I had filmed it and was starting to edit it, and it was just taking so long. And, you know, with me trying to get my routine better right now, I don't feel like I have the time to do really in-depth kinds of videos like that. And then when uni starts at the end of the month, I'm not going to have a lot of time. So for the moment, I don't know if I'm going to do weekly videos. I do have like things that I want to show you, because I'm like, yeah, no, sorry. Emotions. Emotions are exciting, aren't they? Yeah, so I guess we'll just see. I'll try not to go for like a month without doing a video. I'll try and do one every week, but I am not guaranteeing it, and I'm not going to have like Wednesday is upload day or whatever. Yeah, my focus at the moment is on my health and my routines, and just like trying to get better at being a person and an adult. Oh my god, I'm turning 30 this year, and I'm still such a child. I'm just like, although I have now caught a plane by myself and Shinkansen by myself and wandered all over Tokyo by myself, so I'm doing okay on some adult things. It's just like the rest of my life is a bit of a disaster. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and just get my life back together and occasionally tell you things that I'm doing, because I cannot stop. I'm trying to write less of my really long rants on Facebook, but every now and then I just can't stop myself. Things in my head just want to come out, and I also just want to show people, and I'm not really a social person, so it's not like I can actually go out and grab someone and be like, come see my wardrobe. Although I do have a friend who is like, I would like to see your wardrobe. So yeah. Anyway, I think I covered the things that I forgot to say before, but yeah, I don't know. I guess check the description or comments in case I come up with something later. But yeah, no, check out my Instagram, because I am doing more on Instagram at the moment, just because I have more things to put there. I even also have a whole bunch of stuff that I've been meaning to put on Instagram, but just never get around to, because it's annoying that you can only upload it from your phone. Let me upload it from my computer. But yeah, no, and so at the moment it's mostly pictures of me in fancy clothes. And then yeah, Patreon, still doing stuff on that. I want to put some more blogs on my actual website though, except they'll probably just be clones of what I'm doing on Patreon anyway. What else am I doing? Yeah, I don't have anything to tell you about music yet, but I'm hoping this year will actually be a big one for music, so, you know, in a few months' time, maybe there'll be something going. But yeah, it depends on a lot of factors outside my control, so we will see. I'm gonna try and do music at uni as well, because I've decided I'm not an artist type person. I hate the art world. I don't mind making art, but I hate the art world. It's so... Don't get me started. So I'm gonna try and make my last semester of art uni somehow connect to music a bit better, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's nice not being depressed. Like, it's just this huge relief. Oh, I wrote a thing on Facebook with a whole metaphor. I should share that with you somehow, but I don't know what the best way is. So anyway, check out my Instagram mainly, and then also the Patreon, and then, you know, do your like, subscribe, comment, share, whatevers, and we will figure out this YouTube thing together. Give me suggestions maybe about what I can do, or if I just rant like this. Most of you are kind of quiet, so I guess I will do all the mad talking and gesticulating and yeah, I think that's enough. This probably makes it a 20-minute video now. Oh, let me show you my new little mini tripod. Yay! So I don't have to set up the gigantic one anymore, which will hopefully make it easier to make videos as well, because if I don't have to set up as much crap, I'm more likely to do it anyway. Anyway, definitely, this is it. This is it for now. See you later!